stream. Yeah, we'll start the stream. Launch it on Twitch. Launch it on Kick. Last time I was streaming, I had switched the stuff to stream on Twitch first. So hopefully, me switching it back to stream on YouTube will do the thing. Oh, I hear it on YouTube. So yes, it worked. Good, beautiful. We're here live with the new dog shit YouTube updates. Oh my god. Please. Why do they have to force this on us? It's so bad. It's not good.
I just came back to hear you say dog shit. What the fuck did I miss?
The new YouTube UI, okay? In the week that we haven't, like since last week when we had book club to now there's fucking major YouTube UI changes.
Wait,
that are getting rolled out. It definitely hasn't rolled out for you yet then, if you can't notice a change, because there is a huge, major change with the UI.
Is this on mobile or PC?
This is on PC.
Okay, so where is this exactly? I just click on video and I'll see it?
You're not going to see it on your end, probably. If you open it up, it's probably like something like only in America or like some like certain regions got it so far.
Oh,
you haven't been
I see the change. I see the change.
It's
I
not
just
good.
on PC. Holy shit.
It's not good, okay? They're like, let's just shove all the videos, the recommended videos below your video, and then make the description on the right side.
On the right? Oh, no. Comments are also on the right.
By the way, if you're doing a live stream like I am right now, okay, there's a chat. You can no longer see what the title of the stream is while the chat is open. You can't see it. You don't know what the title of the stream is unless you close the chat. It's fucking dumb. You have to close the chat to see what the stream is and to like the stream. You can't even like the stream. What the fuck? YouTube. Why? Why would you do this? But it's okay. It's fine. We still have Twitch, Kick, and your mom's Apple smartwatch. We're on all of these things, all at once. Alright, so we have... So we're waiting on at least Dorimia. They said they might be a bit late, which is fine by me. It gives me enough time to make sure I've read the bonus memes we're supposed to. They don't seem very long. The first one doesn't seem long.
I don't remember them being particularly long. Which one are you on? Is this the...
I have to read both of them because, like I said, the official release of the manga, the VIZ Media one, the one that you read if you actually want to pay and support the manga and all that, they just did not translate the bonus memes. They're just not there, except on that one chapter because of something afterwards, which was like an answer key for like a thing at the beginning. So they only translated the bonus meme once in all of the official VIZ Media, like, online publication of it. I don't know why. They exist because this is all also in print and sold by them, which means the bonus memes are translated by them in it. They just kind of didn't for the digital online release.
For comedy.
For no reason.
Comedy.
There's no reason for it.
Comedy, chap, that's why.
Are they trying to say like, oh, but this is the reason you buy the physical... No, I don't buy the physical copy for one bonus chapter. I don't buy physical copies for that. I do it because I want a physical copy. I want to support them more directly. I like having the physical thing, alright? You don't need to gatekeep a fucking bonus meme chapter when I'm paying for your fucking online library. What the fuck? Anyways. And it's not like they weren't there because they weren't released at the time. No, they were released at the time. These bonus meme chapters, okay? They were out at the time. So they could translate them at the time. They just chose not to. So, interesting. Okay, what, ends having breakfast? Oh boy. Jesse.
And where?
In the bonus meme. You have to cook, Jesse.
Probably tab back over.
Wait, is this... Oh, I think I'm reading... Oh no, I'm reading an old bonus meme chapter. That's what was going on there. I was reading the wrong bonus meme. The one from last week. I still have a slight cough. It's very annoying. I don't know why I still have the very slight cough. I've had it ever since I had a sore throat the other week. And now I still have a very slight cough. So I'm going to be taking these cough drop things in the middle of the stream. Hopefully that will help. But I'm going to lose my shit.
Chap, the ASMR.
I'm gonna lose my shit if I have this cough the entire stream occasionally, if I talk too much, because I do a lot of the talking here.
ASMR chap.
I do a lot of the talking here on the goddamn stream, alright? A lot of the talking.
Yeah, and I appreciate it, because by God, I suck at filling the void.
Well, you gotta do it somehow. You just gotta talk about gyoza, which I don't think
I haven't. That's the problem.
This is the problem, okay? We need you, one of these streams, you have to start ordering gyoza, okay? For the last stream, you gotta order some gyoza. We gotta wait for it to get delivered. By the end of the podcast, you get it delivered, you eat it, and then you give us your thoughts. And your thoughts are probably gonna be something like, it's okay. And then that's it. We waited like the whole hour for that reveal. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it, I think.
Is that or like eat in advance? I had to like build up. I had to like tell you how I got to this point in my life.
It's okay. It's okay. I still have the photo of the gyoza that I had at Anime Boston ready on the stream, so we're just gonna show that again. You know, this is peak.
Yeah,
this is peak.
It's a certain edit I want to make for the last stream.
Oh what? Oh boy.
Oh because there's this image that's just been stuck in my head like since we started. It's like I have to make this into I did like a shitty photo.
Where is Blue Sky? Or should I say Twitter 2?
Need Twitter 1.5?
Twitter 2.
Okay.
The squeakle. We got quite a number of views on the newest video about the con interviews. I'm very happy with how that video turned out. There's a couple other memes I thought, like, afterwards I could have inserted in. Made it a little better, but... Oh, well, we'll deal with it.
You know, perfection is in the way of completion, as we say.
One of the people I questioned, Zorgi, who was the Trigun cosplayer, he commented on that right before I started the stream. So he was like, oh, hey, thanks for talking. Or it was like, nice seeing you, or something to that effect. It was cool that he checked it out. I think him and a couple other of the people I interviewed immediately after I did those interviews, they asked what the channel was and subscribed. So I was like, hell yeah. I showed that to my Japanese teacher. She talked about it a bit with me, and she was just like, hey, there's Zorgi right there. The Dragon guy. How's it going, dude? Yeah, I showed that video to my Japanese teacher, and last night when I was in the call with her, she was just like mentioning some of the like funny bits or whatever. Like she thought it was really funny that the JoJo cosplayer only had JoJo answers for every single thing. She also didn't realize that there was a whole big like debate among the community members about whether to watch subs or dubs. She didn't realize that was like a thing.
As they say, ignorance is bliss.
Like for her, it's easy because she's just like, I know Japanese, and Japanese is my language, so I would rather listen to that. But like,
I am not, you know,
yeah, exactly. So you stream, so I figured I'd join. Hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. We're gonna be starting up whenever Arimia shows up, probably, because I don't think anybody else is showing up for tonight's.
And said no. Justin said no. Miss said no.
Turndo is Turndo might be here. He was saying, I need a confirmed death list. I'm going to be really sad looking at it. Well, actually, I don't know if you will be, because it wouldn't actually be that long, I don't think, at this point. I keep thinking we're going to get more confirmed deaths, and then we kind of don't, so I don't know anymore.
Unless she's, like, really small, really.
He said,
like besides, like, nameless goons.
He said, also, are we pro or anti-N faction here? Listen, I think I was N faction all the way since the beginning. Okay, they're chill. All right.
Yeah, Team N's pretty good, honestly.
What do we have here on the cover? This is Chinomura, right? Yeah, this is Chinomura.
The best character.
And he's got a new buddy now, as of this week.
And it's his birthday too.
Yeah, happy birthday, Holy. All right,
wait, that's his name in the VIZ Media version?
In the VIZ Media version, they just call him Holy. What do they call him in the version you read?
Holcoon.
Holcoon? They call him a Holcoon? I,
Hold on,
I don't know
get
which
the
I like more,
screenshot.
actually. That's actually pretty funny.
Really good. Hey, Ari.
Welcome, welcome. I've just been informed that in the not official release, they named the new character Holcoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they did.
sent it.
Yeah.
The official VIZ Media version called him Holy, like with a Y at the end. That was it.
Yeah, I think that's better.
But Holkun is really good though.
Alright,
It is.
Alright, let me
But
be
also with well, yeah, go on. We'll
I'm just
talk
gonna say,
later.
I'm gonna be right back. You guys continue.
Go get a Klondike bar.
I wish.
How you been, Ari?
Alright. Past like couple of hours I've just been sitting here chilling, watching anime and reading the chapters. I don't normally just sit here like during the day and watch anime and chill and not be in voice chat. That might sound weird because like I work at my desk all day and you know I'm in calls sometimes and I don't usually watch anime during the day because I'm doing some kind of work, you know, so I have to concentrate at least somewhat.
Understand?
So it's a nice little reprieve to just sit here and watch a bit. It also
Awesome.
helps that the anime I'm watching is like something I've already read the manga for, so I don't really have to. I don't really care if I'm not looking at it the entire time. You know, I know what's going on.
Wonderful. I'm finally out of college for this semester, so you know I can actually breathe.
Nice. How many more years you got?
One.
Nice.
Hello.
You've grown up so fast.
Oh, I haven't.
Chap, he only has one more year of college.
Oh my god.
Can you believe that?
Christmas just a week away? It got here so fast.
Can you believe it, guys? Christmas! Just a week away!
Oh yeah.
Christmas is in a week!
In the week since we last met up, there are now soundboards that I added to the server. I think all of them are amazing. Every single last one. All of them. Not a single one is bad. Even the ones that are sort of quiet, okay? Don't worry about that. They're all good. They're all based. Okay, I think...
Well, those kind of suck though because I originally intended to be like done by Christmas, but like because of complications with payment, I had to wait until April to finish.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I got a 4-month break, so I guess it's fine. You know, get done and over with, move on from.
Okay, I think at this point I should just say I did not have the time to read the bonus memes because I keep trying to sit down to read the bonus memes and I'm just like,
I mean,
wait,
come on.
we're about to start. I don't have the time for the bonus memes. I'm not gonna sit here for like fucking 15 minutes in
No,
silence.
it just takes 5 minutes,
It's
bro.
5 minutes.
Bro, I'm not
You can
like
wait
the
for it to end, though.
fucking... Bro, I have to read both of the bonus memes, okay?
I'll ping Torrendo. We can wait, and you can read your thing. You'll be fine.
Wait, I thought Turando was typing. I just assumed he would have sent a message by now. I thought he was typing when I left.
Oh, okay. I need
But
to
maybe
see.
he's not anymore, so I don't know what he's doing. You can add him though. See if he's coming. Ugh.
Oh, you joined. Hey, Torrendo.
Oh my god, he's here.
Shit, that plan backfired.
Nice job, team.
Nice job, team. And I did in fact add those two Jack 1 fisherman sound effects. Okay, they're in there.
Oh, it's all
They're in there.
wait.
Close all of these.
steady, boy. Here comes a big one.
There you go.
I'm using those ones a little too much.
Oh wait, this. Here you go. Okay, no. I'm not sitting here in silence while I read these fucking things. Okay, no, we're just gonna get started. Okay,
Come on, it's like 5 minutes.
It's not just 5 minutes.
We can make conversation, me and Ari. Clearly, we can do that, right?
Wow, great start. Let's just get started. You guys can explain the bonus memes, okay? You can explain it for the class. Don't worry. I believe in you.
I'm gonna. Shadow can explain it. That's his final exam of the year.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, are we ready to go?
Sure. I guess I could explain it.
You don't have to explain it right now immediately. Don't worry. There's no
No,
rush
I
on
know.
it. So,
You got
all right. I'm taking my cough drop here. That will hopefully help. And then we're gonna start this. Right. You ready, Turndo? You got audios working?
Yep.
Sounds good. All right. Welcome, everybody, to another exciting, amazing, spectacular week of the Anime Book Club here on youtube.wolfborg.com, twitch.wolfborg.com, kick.wolfborg.com, your mom's Apple smartwatch.wolfborg.com, all of the things. I'm on all of them. Every single streaming site, okay? All of them. Think of it, I'm on it. We're live on it. And we're talking about Dorohedoro. Again, we're close to the end. And now we're here with the big climax. Things are happening. But first, before we get started, let's talk about our guests here in order as usual. Let's start with Arimia. Introduce yourself.
Hi. I like shonen shit. So usually I do like a recommendation for manga at the for my intro, but I haven't
definitely
been reading.
remembered. Yeah, you definitely
I
remembered.
haven't been reading much manga lately, and I want to only recommend things that I can actually recommend, you know? Because right now I'm on my visual novel binge. So, my visual novel recommendation. I'm currently reading Mamiya, which is published by Fruit Bat Factory and has a subtitle that I am forgetting right now. But it is an interesting VN about the end of the world, and it's a mystery thing with a lot of different routes and stuff. Not like romance routes, but like, you know, story routes. Yeah.
Mamiya, A Shared Illusion of the World's End. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
There you go. Go check that out. That's on Itch.io and Steam, right?
I think just Steam, maybe Itch.io. Fruit Bat Factory has an Itch.io, but I don't know if Mamiya's there. Yeah.
I read the title from their Itch.io page, so yeah, it's there.
Oh well, I guess it's on Itch.io.
It's there. Don't worry.
I'm a fake fan. Sorry.
Yeah, you're a fake fan. Okay, we always knew.
Sorry.
Well, thank you for your recommendation as
You're the
usual.
one introducing it, and you're a fake fan. How does this happen?
I know. I don't know.
Well, I'm shonen pilled, so it's automatically a fake fan of everything else.
True.
Shonen pilled.
That's how it works. Now, next up we have Shadowman, aka Kaiman V4. Introduce yourself.
I'm Shadowman V4. I play video games sometimes on Twitch
Oh wow.
with friends.
Wow. What kind of video games do you play on Twitch? with
Playing
friends?
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Spirit Color. It's hour like 200, and we're
Yeah!
not even close to being done. I hate
I love
this
that
game so
game.
much.
I love that game. It's terrible.
Ari,
my
I
God.
had to figure out frame day on Dark Magician Girl just to understand the game. I'd go in the code.
Did we show Shadow that Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Dojin game that you had?
I don't think we have. I'll show you that later, Shadow.
It's an interesting time. It's an
good.
interesting time, okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for that, Shadow. And next up, we have me, Wolfborg, a.k.a. Gyozaborg, a.k.a. Chaplain, a.k.a. The host. That's me, the guy with the correct opinions and who sometimes interviews cosplayers at anime conventions. You know, that happens. I am going to recommend something, okay? I have a recommendation ready. And it is, in fact, also a visual novel. It is not copying Arimia's idea of only recommending a visual novel this week. It's because it's the only thing I've been reading recently, and it's
No, it's okay. Visual novels should be
and it's 428 Shibuya Scramble. Okay, I've been reading through that like an hour every night. It's a fun fucking time. You can get it on Steam. It's really cool. It's got like 5 different character perspectives. It's like a comedy slash action adventure like NVL series. It's pretty fucking great. It's pretty great. It's all takes place in the Shibuya area, all done with live action like photos of people, and they were not allowed to take these live action photos on the Shibuya the big crossing there. They were not allowed to. They made the game by just having extra people to distract the cops while they did that, because they were super not allowed to do that. So it was interesting to find that out. And the game itself is awesome. So there you go. That's my recommendation.
Game developers, there's a little bit of crime mixed in, you know?
I'm not done with it yet. I'm like in the second or third, I think the third chapter now. It's all done in like hour blocks, and you can jump between each character's like route based on the times, and you have to make choices to make it so that another character can continue and stuff. So it's pretty cool in that respect. But I can't say whether or not the ending is good yet because I have not reached it. So there you go. Just know that you'll have a fun time in the beginning at least. And that's me. That's my stuff. And next we have a returning guest who hasn't been here in a while, but he's finally back. Good old Turando. Introduce yourself. Turando, we can't hear you.
And
Oh, now we can.
ow.
Oh, now we don't.
First he
Turando,
breathes, then he doesn't.
I believe in you, Turando. You can do it. You had it working before. I don't know what's going on now. Well, I believe in Turando. I know he has the power
He's here.
and the strength to fix his audio. I know he does. I believe in him. And it's going to get fixed right now. Right now. Now. And now.
Chap, you gotta be a little more steady.
Steady boy. Zorgi in the chat, who was one of the cosplayers that I interviewed, is in the chat, and he said, I like the returning guest who isn't actually here. Listen, he's returning eventually, okay? It's fine. He just had to go to the convenience store. He had to get some scratch tickets. He had to pick up some milk. He'll be here. I believe in him.
Fish.
He had to get him some fish. We need our calcium. All right, well, when Turando is able to fix his audio settings over there, we can continue with his introduction. But in the meantime, we can just get started, I think. And when Turando gets his situation sorted out, we can stop for a moment and introduce him. So this is all we have this week for the guests, I believe, because Justin's not going to make it, Anne's not going to make it, and I don't know if Anne's going to make it for the last stream, too. Okay?
It's so funny.
Again, I still think it's funny because if they had read like 2 more pages, Fujita would be alive and they would be motivated to keep going. But who else? I thought there was, oh yeah, Miss is not showing up either. I don't know if these people will show up for the final stream. I'm told by Justin that he will, but we'll see. Okay, next week will be the final stream for Dorohedoro, and we'll be doing the last volume along with the quiz. So that's going to be the memes there. I had a couple questions for the quiz already ready up. I need to do a lot more though to get us ready.
On how many people die?
Yeah. Turando was asking before in the chat. He was wondering if he could get like a list. He needs like a list of the confirmed deaths. And I was thinking to myself, it's probably not actually that long right now. Still, surprisingly.
Besides like generic character number 2.
You'd have like a ton of sorcerers. And that's pretty like some humans, but that's pretty much it. Like I don't even know, I don't know any named characters right now that have actually died, except for Fujita's partner at the very beginning of the series, who still never came back. I don't even Matsumura.
But that's specifically the Joe character, where the whole joke is that he will never come back.
Yes, it's amazing.
Good friend.
Oh my god. All right, so this week we have our boy Chitamura here on the cover for the stream thumbnail. Which was also one of the covers for the volumes. And he has taken his role in these final events here, Chinomura, okay? There's a lot going on in these final events in these 2 volumes that I don't understand what the fuck is going on, and several characters don't either.
That's a recurring theme, is that several of the characters say, I don't know what's going on. Here's another example of that.
Oh yeah.
Kaiman goes, oh, so what am I? And everyone around him says, who knows?
Yeah, at this point, Kaiman's just like, he understands that he was this entity that was like different types of identities and heads and stuff. And now he's just there like, what even am I now? Am I everybody? Am I just Kaiman? I don't even understand how the fuck I'm alive right now, which apparently they're now saying is because
Nikaido went back in time.
Yeah. That weird devil that stopped by for a second to talk to Nikaido, that you were just like, who the fuck is that devil? That was like Nikaido from the future, and apparently their devil form makes them into like a buff devil dude.
He's so big.
It's like massive, so massive. Kaiman's like looking at this, is like, I don't know what the fuck you are. What the fuck? You're supposed to be Nikaido? What the fuck are you? Like, and oh my god, so much is happening, but it's hard to describe what is happening. When you're reading the panels, or like looking at the panels of this, and you're just there like, there are shapes morphing into things.
I think that's the best way to describe a lot of these panels. They're shapes, and they're doing stuff.
So, first of all, N is here, okay? He is now, like, the big hero that's trying to, or at least in the beginning, he's the big hero who's been revived, and he's back to try to stop the big bad, who's now we're pretty much confirmed that this is, like we thought last week, the amalgamation of the whole, as in, like, all the humans that were killed by sorcerers, and all their, like, this is, like, the manifestation of all their rage, all their, like, want for revenge, and all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of manifested in this, like, entity who is now taking control of the fact that I, Coleman, had this surgery to insert like several other sorcerers within his body in an attempt to try to get sorcerer power and become a sorcerer. And the whole knows this and used this to his benefit to try to take over this as like a vessel. So the big bad that we're dealing with here is not necessarily just the boss of the Cross Eyes. He's just like the boss of like all of the dead humans or something to that effect. We're like the manifestation of the whole as a location, as a living, breathing, disgusting, smelling,
entity.
I imagine, thing, who can also just cause rainfall with the massive amounts of, I'm assuming it's like smoke from the dead sorcerers and stuff. I was still confused by that. The rain at the top that's going down in the sorcerer's realm is like all in the clouds from like a giant door where it just keeps dropping in dead, like, I don't know if they're supposed to be humans or dead sorcerers or what, but it's supposed to be creating whole rain, but it's down on the sorcerer's world being dropped in from this big door. So we have all this kind of stuff going on, all these kind of reveals and explanations, and meanwhile, N is back, and he's, like, remotely fighting the whole. He's remotely fighting the big boss as a little mushroom version of him, who is also multiplying every time he gets... I'm assuming this is what's happening. Again, it's hard to tell what's happening, especially with N's mushroomifications.
From my understanding, that's what he was doing. He was like separating nutrients from his paisanos.
Yeah, he's taking energy from them so he can power himself up for the fight. He's also putting like a protective layer of mushroom around all of the crew to try to protect them as well. But anytime the big bad's trying to like cut N, he's just becoming more copies of the N mushroom, and like they're fighting like that. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool for N. He's like having his old badass, I'm gonna try to be the hero moment.
He's actually being smart by not being overconfident as per usual. So I appreciate that.
And he already learned how to defeat somebody who's immune to magic. He just puts the spores inside of their body and expands it. And with the boss, even though he like won't like break, that actually comes to his advantage, or it won't. They like won't like explode immediately in him because he's got like all these tubes and his body's like strong as hell, I guess. He still was able to use that to his benefit to like expand the mushrooms in him to such a giant degree that like its like form could not like withstand it or something to that effect. It like got too huge and eventually like burst or like just ran out or something like that. It like got all melty and shit. He was able to beat one version of the big bad without the store knife, which is a big thing that they like point out and mention. They're like, damn, he was able to do this without the fucking knife. The game knife that we were like dying over to get because it can cut anything or whatever. And just does it without the knife, okay? Until like the next version, I guess, shows up. Because we still had one more head to deal with. And actually, this head was like trying to give himself up pretty much. But it was like a whole like trap thing where he's like, now that everybody's here and I've been sacrificed, now he, as in the whole, has finally completed his plans and is about to be born. And then we have like a whole like sequence where he absorbs all of our main cast and then gives birth to a new massive devil. Okay, we got another new devil because Nikaido got into her like full devil form at that point, right? Nikaido is like big buff horse-legged devil dude now in their devil form. But it's hard to describe exactly what happens afterwards. It's like they're inside of the birth of Holkun, I guess is what the version they read calls him.
Yeah. Basically, like, he consumes all of them, but it's kind of like a non-Euclidean space where it's very like he's huge but not that big, so it's
right. I had just assumed at least some of them were just gone permanently when it happens, but no, we again pulled something else out to keep several of them alive. Nikaido uses her devil body kind of like Haru was to like store her and Kaiman inside of the body, but then they eventually and Asu, I think, and then they get out of the devil through Asu. Was it Asu that got them out or Nikaido? I don't remember, but somehow
so Nikaido grabbed Kaiman and pulled him to safety, and then Asu grabbed Nikaido and used his teleportation magic to get them out.
Asu,
and he was like, "Oh, I could only save Nikaido. I couldn't save anyone else." But
I see. Asu has been going on his own little thing there. Last volume he was just grabbed by Chinomura to make them gyoza for the devils who are just watching shit unfold, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll fix you up. Yeah, you're all fixed. And now make us some gyoza." And then now that he's done making the gyoza, they're like, "All right, time to cut off your hands. Take out your eyeballs for a second. Cut off your hands again." That
shocked me a bit. I actually wasn't expecting that. I gasped. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? But then I just remembered, like, Chinomura doesn't give a fuck. The devils don't really. They just want to fuck around. They're like, I don't know if it was something like, this is how we got him, so let's just return him like that, or some shit like that. I don't know. But the devils are just fucking around right now. They had, like, a gamble going where Chinomura's like, the thing that's about to be born is going to win everything, and they're just like, no, the sorcerers will win. We'll just literally bet if we lose, we'll just all become humans again, because gambling without stakes is fucking boring, and nothing else really has stakes for us, so let's just do that. And they just do it very casually. And then afterwards, once Chinomura's like, fuck you guys, the fight's already over, even though it's clearly not over, and he turns them all back into like shriveled up looking humans or something to that effect, or sorcerers. They're just all like in pain in like some like amalgamation of like a pile of their bodies that can barely move. But again, they sort of act like this is all just whatever to them, which I just always find very funny about the devils, where they're just kind of dealing with stuff. Meanwhile, Asu's just like, my fucking hands! He's like screaming when he's like hung up, like, or being thrown back down or whatever. And he's doing like a whole payback dance when they find the
spite
devil's-
dance,
The
yeah.
spiteful dance.
the spiteful dance. They call it the payback dance in my version. And they're just like,
Okay.
hey, Nikaido, you want to get in on this? You want to do the payback dance to them? Fuck these guys.
Look, in like 10 years from now, I want these animated. I want you.
Listen, okay, it'll be.
They did the same thing with JoJo, and there's no way they can't do it this.
We have like the world is ending, like, but meanwhile, Asu's just like, listen, I gotta taunt these guys real quick. Fuck
I
you guys,
gotta
piece of
flex
shit.
on them.
I gotta
My
flex.
my prowess.
I gotta flex, and then
And then Kasukabe is like a zombie now, Dr. Kasukabe.
Whoops.
And so he runs up to Haru, and she's like, no, I so stay away. I need to keep you safe, but also do not get near me. Don't bite me.
I was reminded of when Ebisu was turned zombie for like half a chapter or
Yeah.
whatever, and they're just like, that's fine. She's a zombie now. Fujita will deal with it, right? This was just Kasukabe being like, no, sweetie, don't bite that. No, we can't kill you yet. We have to beat the big bad, and maybe you'll turn back to normal. I don't know. We'll see. The house, the like floating devil house, is like a character now, pretty much, along with the cast. And it's like the way that they're trying to get around. I don't remember if the house is like still moving or if it's still absorbed in Whole Coon or whatever we want to call it. But where do I even begin with what's going on with Whole Coon? Whole Coon is born massive dude. There's like even one of the chapters that's just like Chitamura and Kaiman measuring him for how big he is, and all he says is fuck sorcerers, I want to kill sorcerers, need to kill sorcerers. Why do I want to kill sorcerers? Reason: 1, they smell. 2, their smoke sucks. 3, don't like their flying carpets, they suck. It's none of it is like they've murdered us for centuries for their own like pleasure, and like it's always just like this really dumb like minor things, like I don't like how they smell. They fucking, I don't like how their faces look, like dumb shit like that. It's great. Where like you're imagining this giant, massive amalgamation of all the rage and hate of all the humans dying would be something like really sinister, and it's really just like all the other devils, where he's just like, I just kind of want to do this thing now. I just want to do that. And Chitamura's just all there, like, this is my new buddy now. What's going on, Whole Coon? Where you going, Whole Coon? Oh, you heading over there
also
now?
his birthday, remember?
Yeah, it's his birthday, so you wanted to hang out with him.
Happy
Wanted to be friends with him.
birthday!
Happy birthday, Whole Coon! Happy birthday!
Oh my gosh! I need you added all of these things, but I need Germa wishing Miku happy birthday.
I'll add it.
That's the soundboard I need.
If I can find the
Happy birthday, Whole Coon! For me, your friend Jeremy.
I'll look for that recording, and then I can add it into there.
I remember Trevor saying, Death Magic Users, that can't be your name. That'd be awkward. I know, it's pretty good.
Okay, what else do we have here? So, Kaiman is a whole thing where we're just like, wait a minute, why the fuck is he even here now? And the excuse we're going with is, oh, I guess future Nikaido saved him somehow. And this is where I get to the point where I'm just like, you know, they're laying that out, and they're also saying, oh, actually, that devil before was actually future Nikaido, and I think now, with how my ability works, I don't have to do anything. They will eventually return to my body at some point, and everything will be fine once they return to this time. I listen, okay, I understand this is magic. I shouldn't be thinking of it from a sci-fi angle, but it's hard not to when it's time magic and we're dealing with time-related shit, okay? I don't understand how Nikaido can get fucking swallowed up by Holcoon, okay? Literally eaten by Holcoon. And then they just spawn back elsewhere outside of Holcoon. And they're just like, I was from the past. I went to the past. Now I'm back here. In my mind, and how it
should
looks
be on
like,
the same spot. Yeah, you'd be on the
they
same spot.
would, because it sounded like they were saying they like merge with like the original, which means
They
it would still
morphed.
be in the same spot. So if they get eaten there, and you haven't changed anything to prevent her from getting eaten there, she would still get eaten there. I don't understand. Like, I get it. We're at the end game, so they want to try to pull excuses to like make certain characters survive long enough for like certain things to happen. But I was just like, why are we doing that? That feels super cheap to do it like that. But then this volume, the last one we read, ends with like it looking like Nikaido's like dead. But again, at this point, I can't believe any of that until we're done with the series. There are 1,000,001 different ways to bring back every member of the cast, okay? It doesn't fucking matter if you see them get cut up with the store knife. It doesn't fucking matter if their devil tumor is taken from them. It doesn't even fucking matter if, like, you did some weird shit with time travel and prevented them from, like, living at that point. Like, there seems to be 1,000,001 different ways to bring back people in this story. So there's a kind of story now at this point where it has not made any death except Matsumura's, who, as we said, the point of it is the joke where he's never coming back no matter what they try. Other than that, you shouldn't assume any of these characters are actually dead until like you're done with the series, because it's just. At any point when all this is over, I feel like someone like Shinomura, if he felt like it, could just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna bring them back. Snap his fingers, all of them are back. Like, it could really be as dumb as that. Like,
just like
I'm
a
making the ultimate
in-game
gamble.
kind of thing. Just snap your fingers and everything's changed.
Yeah.
What if someone died while playing Fire Emblem? Why don't you just reset the stage real quick?
I get some of these as like tools to like make whatever fun adventure story that you want to happen. But you do that, in my mind, you do that mostly for the setup. You don't do that to wrap up loose ends at the end. At a certain point, you're supposed to just let go of the, what would you call it? Like Dungeons and Dragons, like DM like controls or whatever, where you're just shifting things to get all the players on the right path or whatever. Like, at a certain point, you have to let the players play their roles. You can't be doing this kind of bullshit like stuff to steer everything your way the entire fucking time. And that's like constantly what's happening with this kind of stuff. I feel, at least. I don't know how I'm feeling with how we're getting to the, like, with certain of the characters, I'm like fine with, you know, how they're developing still, but I'm not fine with how we're trying to keep them all alive to fight the big bad together. I don't know if I like the fact that, I don't know. It's weird. Because, like, Kaiman being back and the, like, realization that they're, like, now finally becoming all of, like, those personalities. It seems like they're realizing that they are Kaiman, Aikawa, Coleman, like, all of the, like, you know, big four personalities or whatever that they had going on there. Like, that stuff I'm fine with. I just don't want it also to do that and then, like, I don't know, be something like, actually, Kaiman saves the day through the power of willpower of wanting to control all the personalities, and the Holcoon is also personality, so he becomes one. I don't know.
And
Something
Gyoza.
And Gyoza.
It's like Gyoza.
Okay. Listen.
I'm the Gyoza part, though.
No, listen, though. If he defeats the big bad using Gyoza, this is instantly a 10 out of 10. I don't care what else happens, okay? If we defeat the big bad by...
hilarious.
Because Holcoon, his whole thing seems to be styled around eating the sorceries. He's going around eating them, devouring them. Like,
he's got the fork and knife. Wait, you're right. Hold on.
He's got giant fork and knife. Listen, if we defeat the big bad by feeding him, like,
too many gyozas,
endless gyozas, okay, of like Kaiman heads over and over and over again, I feel like that would be amazing. And this would instantly become the best manga of all time. I don't even care what else happens. Okay, listen. I feel like that would just be...
It's very effective foreshadowing. You don't even know what's going to happen at that point.
Because, like eating and, like, food stuff is, like, a theme within the series, even if it's not, like, you know, always in the forefront. It's always
I
just,
use
like...
Snore's kitchen knife for its intended purpose.
I love that thing about the Hulk-kun. It sounds like we're trying to say Hulk, but terribly.
Yeah, right.
I love that his weapon is a knife and fork. I love that little detail.
It's so nice because it's like I wouldn't have expected it from the big bad, like the old version that we saw before, which was just a giant like collection of tubes and like gas masks and shit like that, and like dead corpses all over him. Like,
and then before that, where it was like just kind of not a puddle, but like a sludge thing, you know?
Yep. Like, going from all that to this is his final devil form, and he just thinks sorcerers smell and he wants to eat them because fuck them. Like, I think that's hilarious, and it's definitely on brand with the series. I also really like their little ability to just cause rainstorms wherever, including inside of buildings, which he did to like kill a shit ton of sorcerers in the hospital, which by the way is also funny because the doctor who runs the hospital is like, we have to go and get the sorcerers out of there, and the other guy's like, what, you give a shit about the sorcerers? No, but our building's gonna get fucking destroyed if we don't get them out. Okay,
and little did he know that's exactly what happened, because I'm sitting there thinking, oh, you know, like it probably won't be that destroyed, and then you got Hulk-kun just like just a bulldozer demolishing it,
just bursting through the side of it with the like the like top of his head are like spikes or whatever too, or like I thought it was some other kind of utensil or something like on his head coming out of like the sack that he's wearing or whatever. He just smashes through it from the side, smashes through it from the ground, summons rain. They all just kind of melt, and then he just starts eating them because fuck it, I don't know. Cheetah is melting from it too, though. Cheetah was like, I got in the rain for a bit, and now it's melting all my shit. So, like, we know it works against devils, which comes back in later on when he's fighting Devil Nikaido, who's... So, I don't know if it showed up in your guys' version of this. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought there was, like, a page or two that, like, repeated itself during the Nikaido and the big bad fight. Because there was, like, one page that looked exactly the same, but there was like slightly changed dialogue on it. And I don't know if that was just it was like when the storm is on Nikaido, Devil Nikaido, and Asu's just like, oh no, it's targeting Nikaido, and like Nikaido drops the knife. That on the official version, that page happens twice, but with slightly different dialogue, and a different page that happens afterwards, slightly.
Yes, that was also in the online one, so I assume it was intentional.
All right, so that was intentional. I thought I was losing my mind because I'm just like, the exact same thing is happening, but something slightly different is happening afterwards. And I know afterwards it makes sense when I realized part of it might have been because that the Hulk-kun had used her time box to go back and catch the knife as soon as it dropped. So maybe that was why I was getting confused by it. But it also didn't feel like we had just had a loop happened. It just looked like we were continuing the fight and the exact same thing happened, but like a different thing happened a minute afterwards. I was very confused with that. I don't understand what that was. I don't know if I just have to look back and read it again. Like I said, with some of these fights, for this climax, it's hard to tell what's supposed to be happening and like when things are supposed to be happening. Like, it looks cool. It all looks cool. But it's hard for me to tell what the fuck is happening. I don't know how many N mushrooms. I don't know if some of these mushrooms are supposed to be N, or if they're supposed to be like the N like protected versions of other people. I don't know if N's winning. I don't know. I mean, until the very end.
N's always winning.
That's true.
99% of the time.
I love how N's just like giving in like his important speech. He's like, "I'll always protect you," and then like the two people who weren't protected with him, they're just like, "Well, what about us? What?"
You're not part of the mafia gang.
You're not part of the gang. He doesn't fucking know you. He don't recognize you, okay?
You're not a mafia man.
You're not a part of his crew. I've also now just realized I've had the tweets ready, and then I didn't actually hit send. So the entire time. Don't worry about that, okay? They've been sent. They've been sent. Listen, I don't need to hear it, okay? I don't need to hear it.
Steady boy.
Steady boy. Okay.
Or say enough.
Steady boy. So, all right. You two read the bonus, or you three probably read the bonus memes. What happens in the bonus memes?
There was one.
TV!
Actually.
There's only one bonus meme?
Yeah, there's only one at 19.
Okay, hold on. I need to introduce this part because it's great. So you remember the Fry? The best character?
Yes.
Alrighty. We don't got the fry again. This time we got Pizza Man.
Okay. Pizza
Yeah.
Man? What does
Pizza
Pizza Man
Man.
do?
He has no magic.
Okay. Hold on, I'm getting the image. I'm putting it on stream.
You know,
Shinamura Channel 2. Oh, he made another thing. Oh my god. What is this? Following my pizza trend, I created a pizza man who just says pee 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 pee. Is he a friend of the frying? Yeah. What kind of magic does he use? He doesn't have any. His only weapon is a pizza cutter. Oh. I see. Is it effective?
we don't know.
You don't know? That was it? That
They
was like
like-
all they showed of it?
So they showed a Pizza Man. Sorry.
Oh. He doesn't get a whole chapter like the Fry did? The Fry got a
No.
whole ass bonus meme chapter.
That's more pizza related stuff though. Don't worry.
Well, if you guys had told me there was only one bonus meme, I probably could have read it. I thought that there was two, and I was like, there's no
Yeah.
way I'll be able to read two.
We told you it would take
No,
5
you
minutes.
didn't. You didn't tell me
Yeah,
there was
no,
only
I
one
know.
chapter. You didn't tell me it was because there was only one. Nobody tells me nothing around here.
Okay, whatever.
It'll just be friends.
Listen, I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it. Okay?
Girlfriend in me.
I don't need to hear it. Okay, so what else?
What were you
happened in the
busy
bonus?
doing? Tweeting? Oh, wait.
You guys hear something? It sounds like somebody's about to get kicked from the fucking call, alright? I'm not having this shit. Hold on, wait, I have a sound effect for this.
I am fucking not okay!
Alright, now. Anyways. What Alright. So anything else happening in the bonus chapter other than Pizza Man being born?
It was just Vegeta and Avasu watching adult TV to understand devils better.
Uh-huh.
So it's just that there was this ring that was made for Haru. Pretty.
Wait, hold on. It's a whole process every time I have to move one of these images onto the stream. Oh my
Damn
god,
it,
what
sorry.
the fuck is this? What the fuck?
That's
Today
the
I
ring
made-
for Haru.
Today I made also a special one for you, Haru-san. Oh, it's my husband. I haven't met him in years.
There's
Oh,
them
boy.
trying to see how many horror channels there are.
Oh my god. We had what is this? Horror channel kids, horror channel sharks, so many horror movie channels. Oh my god, it's all Nihongo. Nihongo Jozu. There are more than 90. I'm going to bed. They didn't
There's also
translate
this,
they didn't translate all the Japanese.
where it explains like why everyone became devils. It's pretty funny.
Why everyone became devils. Devil Fan Club channel. Bro, does Chinomura just control all of the TV shows?
Yes,
Oh my god.
it's great. It's like
We received a letter with questions from our viewers. You used to be elite magic users. What spurred you to become devils? Death. Death. I didn't want to die. Death indeed. Death. Wow. Did they go to see Death's movie? Did they go to see his movie in the theater? Here's
No.
Yeah, where's
watch it-
Death in all of this? I want
Ooh.
it's
Death
him.
back.
I just
I
shut
want-
up once to hand some tickets. What a cool
I
guy.
want like the world to be about to end from Hoku and about to kill all the sorcerers and causing rain everywhere, and then Death shows up. He's like, "Hey, chill out. Come see my movie."
You know how much work I have to do after you all die? Are you insane?
It's a lot of fucking work, okay? I'm just trying to market my new Afterlife movie, all right? And you guys keep making it harder and harder to have audiences in my goddamn theater.
Time
Hold
on my movie.
Wait. Why does OBS says it's disconnected? I'm still here, right?
Yeah, you're still here.
No.
Am I,
Okay, alright.
is the stream up?
Let me check.
Yeah, it's up. I don't know why. It
Actually,
just
it's
said
fine.
it disconnected. It said disconnected,
Alright.
but it didn't. I don't know what happened. Anyways. Oh, Turando, are you here now? Is your audio working?
Am I here? It
Oh
should
my
be.
God, you
I
are
have
here.
no idea why my microphone works or doesn't work. So
Oh my god, it's okay.
yeah.
We'll start the stream entirely from the beginning now, starting with your introductions. Turando, introduce yourself.
hey, I like to read. I definitely like binged everything in like maybe like 2 days. So it's pretty fun.
Oh my god! So you've been binging because you haven't been
That's
here
a
for
roller
while.
coaster.
Where did you
Eh.
leave off at? How much did you have to binge?
I started from the beginning, made it all the way to here.
Oh my god! All 22 volumes, and then you're about to read the final one for next week too. Oh my god!
Yep.
What
Dude,
is
he
your?
is fully refreshed on this.
What is your? He's
Yeah,
ready.
I'm ready to test.
Yeah, he's ready for the quiz. Okay, he's been taking notes. Don't worry. So, what has your thoughts been throughout the entire roller coaster that is this series?
It was definitely crazy. A lot of I like the cross-eyed gang. Those were really fun characters. I thought they were dead, so that whole story arc was very interesting.
Yeah, Dokuga.
Are they dead
and his
though?
No, I don't think so.
I
Again,
think like 3 of them are dead.
3 of them are dead, quote unquote. But like we said,
Possibly
just-
permadeath.
there's a million and one different ways it seems to bring people back in this story. Mostly if you're a sorcerer in
I
En's
don't know if
crew,
you'll
but
Natsuki though.
for Dokuga's crew, they might be throwaway enough to not come back. I don't know, but Dokuga, I don't think Dokuga will ever be permanently dead, but the rest of his crew could probably be permanently dead for all we know. But I like their crew. I like the antics that they used to get up to, where they're just like, "Oh, hey, look, we got all this money," and they're like, "No, that's not. We don't need that."
Groceries, dude.
Look, groceries. Oh my god, toilet paper. Like losing their minds at that. It's like, yeah, well,
they truly
that's
are
it.
in barter times.
When like one of them was getting sold off to the landlady, so the rest weren't getting kicked out, and it's just like a sad moment where they're like, "Oh no, we just had to sell our friend out to like this crazy lady to like be used by her," and then like she accidentally just gets killed by one of them. They're like, "Oh, I guess we don't owe rent anymore."
We gotta hide the body somehow.
Yeah, they go hide the
We gotta,
body at like her mansion. They break in, then they're just like, we have to make the death look natural, and they just keep fumbling it, and then eventually the diet worm inside of her bursts out. And they're like, yeah, that looks natural, right, guys?
That's about right.
That whole crew is just amazing. Oh my god! And then
And they're
Dokuga,
dead now.
well, Dokuga for a while was like had lost his memory and was Ebisu's like servant. I forget what his name was. Now he's like back to his senses.
Kaiko.
I guess Kaiko, that's what it was. But
Oh,
now
yeah,
he's back to
Kaiko.
his senses. But everybody's dead. Don't worry, everybody is dead, but also not dead. All of them. You just never know.
Dorohedoro.
That is.
Have they all
Dorohedoro.
died? I think they've all died once, right?
I
Has
think
anyone
at
like
least I think everybody except for like maybe the hospital doctor.
And,
Uh,
and 13, I think.
Yeah, I think
no?
those
I
two
think
didn't.
13.
Well,
I
maybe
don't
13
think they-
died. I remember they got
maybe.
mushroomed. I remember they got mushroomed at some point, and then they got cured back from that. But I don't think they ever died. It's hard to tell. Listen, don't worry. I have not gone that crazy with the questions. I will not be going through to say how many times did X person die. At least not yet.
No.
maybe.
Chaff is just going to give us like the total amount. That's the question.
Yeah, the actual question is going to be how many times did they come back to life? All right, I'm going to throw a curve.
Oh, we're fucked, dude.
Don't worry. Oh my god. So, what else did we have? We had Chinomura being best buds with Holkun. Holkun just wanting to fight shit. Nikaido at the end got the rain poured on the devil version of her. The future version of Holkun went back in time to take the knife as she dropped it and has then used the knife to cut Nikaido and Asu. Well, he was trying to cut Kaiman, but Nikaido moved him out of the way just in time for like both of them to get cut, and their heads are now like skewered on like Holkun's head. And now we ended the volume with Kaiman being approached by the devils, who are like now sorcerers, but like crawling around skinless or whatever. And they're just like, "Hey, buddy, you want to go beat him? We can help with that. It'll just cost you. You can't. Your face will be like that forever. That's it." He's like, "Yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever it takes." And they're like, okay, there you go. By the way, you're a sorcerer now. He's like, fuck, you did what? I'm a sorcerer now. It's fucking disgusting. What did you do to me? But like they did it because they wanted to win the bet against Chitamura, which I think is amazing. Yeah. They didn't give a fuck about like helping Kaiman actually defeat this thing. They're just like, listen, we just want to win the bet. That's it. We just want to beat Chitamura.
That isn't over yet.
It's not over. Not until we're gone. So now Kaiman has magic, or like sorcerer magic, and he's just like, what kind of powers do I have? And they're just like, I don't fucking use your smoke and find out. We don't fucking know. Figure it out. And they're like, all right, I guess I'll figure it out. And that's we ended it getting ready for him to go and finally do what I'm assuming is going to be the final battle, which sounds like it's going to be Kaiman versus Holkun. And then we're going to probably have resolutions afterwards, because I can't imagine there's going to be too much other wackiness that will happen. I am glad.
It's Dorohedoro, so anything's possible.
I am glad at least that we're done with the time travel shenanigans now, right? Because we're done with them now. We're at 0.
We just kept it off nicely.
I'm glad that we're not going to pull some... but there might be some dumb shit where they're just like, actually... this person came from the time before we used them all, and therefore it's okay. I don't want that kind of shit. Okay.
Oh, we're good.
So
so Nikaido ran out of magic, right? Is that like the whole thing? Like she generated all the magic she could ever use, and then she's like now normal again.
Yeah. Yep. Once she used all her time shots or whatever, once all her time shots were used up, that was all for magic ability ever. And so then afterwards, she immediately became not a devil anymore. Which, by the way, again. She became a devil unofficially, and Chitamura looked at her and was just like, "Hey, you can't be a devil. You didn't pass my exam. You didn't pass my certification. This is not authorized."
He sees her, and she's like, he has to make a note of like, well, she's not an official devil. You know, she might be a devil right now, but she's not an official devil. Okay.
Yeah,
it's just nonsense. You gotta go skirting the rules like this.
She doesn't
the regulations. I swear.
She doesn't have the enormous license that I give out for these things, okay? So she's not real.
Again, those are pretty big, so you know what? Maybe.
They're hefty. Hefty licenses. So, Nikaido went back to normal form, and then got carried by Kaiman briefly, which was the shot that I believe Remy posted earlier.
Yep.
And Kaiman's got his like hero pose going on, like I'm gonna save the day, because now like Nikaido has no magic, so Nikaido can't really help at all. Which is I thought was a nice little parallel, because for a bit when Nikaido was in the devil form, and them and Asu were just like, Kaiman, you're fucking useless here. We need the store knife. We're gonna deal with shit. Okay, you can't help at all here. But now it's Kaiman's turn. Okay, he gets his turn finally, and then maybe in the end. He gets to survive, and we'll have Kaiman and Nikaido enjoying gyoza at the Hungry Bug. Maybe that'll happen.
So him getting his discount. Okay, it's been like how many volumes since they mentioned the discount? It's 20% discount. I'm waiting for him to use it. All right, that's an integral part.
It's very important. All right, so what else do we have here? Am I missing anything? I feel like we talked about most of what happened. Oh yeah, Noi coming back to be able to revive people. I felt like Noi was just gone as a character these volumes. Noi was just waking up every now and then, like, oh yeah, I should be healing things, and then like does that. I was like, what happened to Noi? Where's Noi? Because like Shin is sort of there carrying En and being like, why the fuck is Haru like floats by them for a second. It's like, oh, you guys need help? Oh, sure, I'll help you. Here's some clothes. You guys needed the clothes and mask, right? All right, good luck. He's like, no, please, we're drowning. Please help us.
It's very much that drowning meme where, you know, the hand sticking out of the water, and then another hand goes over to it and just high fives them, and then they drown.
Oh, boy.
That's what she did, except she gave them clothes.
Listen, okay, they're gonna die in style, all right? That's all that matters. Yeah, and En's like big bad heroic moment is just not even him in person. It's just like, this is a little mushroom version.
It's him remote.
It's him remote.
He's using strategy, okay? He's learned.
You remind me of that one character from Freerun that we found out was just like not there.
Oh yeah,
or whatever. Yeah, That was pretty smart.
You just had fucking village the entire time. Which fair, with that power, you probably just do that.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty smart.
You have some tea, you're nice and safe. Nothing to
Yeah.
worry about.
But yeah, with N, he's just like, listen, it's mushroom time. I got my spores everywhere. My spores inside of you. It's over for you. You can't even fight back now. It's over for you. And even N's just like, wait a minute, is that the fucking store knife? Holy shit, hold up. I thought he was about to stop everything to try to steal the store knife for himself. I thought he was about to say, fuck all this shit. I don't give a fuck about this bullshit. I want the store knife, okay? No
I
one will
want to
stop
finish
me.
him myself, okay?
Right. But instead we had Risu take the store knife as curse for a bit. He had his whole little moment where he had the realization that you know, a nice little bonding again together moment as him, I guess a version of I Coleman / Aikawa or whatever, and Kasukabe are like walking through like I's memories and explanation of things, which is definitely the whole bullshit like, who fucking cares at this point? I'm just gonna like monologue what the fuck's happened to like cause
Explain what
this.
the hell I did, okay?
We don't got enough time for any other way to do this, so we're just gonna do it like this. Fuck it. And they're just like going through like a whole timeline of this is what happened. This is when I joined with the weird mud lake after I died. Then he took over, and then eventually I just kind of woke up as Aikawa, and then you and me became buddies, Risu. And then he like hugged her and he's like, "Listen, okay, we're still partners." I'm like, "Oh, that's cute." They had their little like bonding again moment before he's like, okay, but Risu, really though, you have to fucking kill me, please. You have to kill me. That's the only way to lift your curse. So he kills like the final version of the head. The curse is finally lifted, so Risu is now no longer like powered up curse or whatever.
He's just regular person now.
But it was all according to Keikaku. And the big
plan,
bad wanted that to happen. As soon as that happened and all the sorcerers were there, it was over for them. Well, sort of, because N is still alive inside as well, protecting all of them by mushrooming them and protecting them inside of Holkun. So they're probably going to burst out at any moment. But also Noi is running out of magic to keep like helping out with that too. So I don't know. They're definitely not dead. They're not staying dead. They're breaking out of that at some point. I don't know how it's going to happen, but they're like bursting out at some point, and then N's probably going to try to fight the big bad, or Kaiman's going to find a way to cut open Holkun, and then everybody's going to come spilling out, and they're like, what the fuck, where are we? And then the fight continues or whatever. I don't know. All I know is Shinomura was just like, I'm tired of waiting. Fuck you guys. I want to say happy birthday to my new friend. So I'm just going to say you devils are God. I won the bet, and now my new best bud's here. Okay? What's that meme? The said goodbye to my old best friend. This is my new best friend now. Like
I'm no longer friends with them.
Yeah, no longer
my new best friend.
No longer friends with the random devils. Now Holkun is my new best pal. We're just gonna go walk around, and he's gonna say, "Kill sorcerers. They stink. They smell." And I'm gonna be like, "Hell yeah, do it, Holkun. Yeah, do it." He's just laughing with the whole time. Like, he really is treating it just like another like fry man or pizza man like experimentation that's going on here.
I'm sorry, it's the fry, good sir.
Sorry, the fry. My bad. I'm a fake fan. I just don't recognize these like names. But yeah,
Very integral character.
all right. How do we want this to end? We got one volume left. We got all the pieces in place. We've got all the explanations for why things are the way they are. How do we want this to end? Turando, how do you want this to end?
I have absolutely no idea where this is going, so I'm like kind of still lost on like piecing everything together.
Damn. Well, don't worry. The cast of the series is also confused at what the fuck is going on. So, that's reasonable. They all just kind of don't want to die, which is also reasonable. It's more of just a question of like how we want to assess, because at this point, I don't have faith in any of these deaths really being permanent. So it's more just a question of like how they're going to wrap up the fight, at least to satisfy me, because I'm already not going to be that satisfied if like not a single person's death is like finalized. There's always the chance that someone like Kaiman's death might be finalized as like a sacrifice in order to make sure that everybody else survives. Like, I can understand that kind of thing. Kind of don't want it because I kind of do want Kaiman to live. Okay, he's the most lovable character, I think. All right, but
especially
Yeah.
now that he has solidified himself as all of these things,
yeah,
and he is driven towards. I gotta defeat this thing, save Nikaido, and we're gonna make some gyoza.
yes, that's what we gotta do. That's all we gotta do. Arimia, what do you want to happen?
I want that to happen. I want him to do all of that. It does feel like we are getting closer to because I've said that my two wants for the ending is either everyone dies or Nikaido, Kaiman, and Risu are all eating gyoza at her restaurant together. Those are the two endings that I want, one or the other. It looks like we're heading towards that second one. I hope we are. I think that'd be nice, especially like with Risu going through all of that with killing Aikawa, but now he's kind of Kaiman again now. So I do hope I hope all of that. Yeah.
Risu's curse being lifted. I like
Yeah.
once it happened, I was thinking to myself like, what is he, if he survives, what does he want to do afterwards? Because like it seemed for all of the series, it was just everything driven by the curse.
Revenge.
Because that's how his magic works. But I think we even had in like a bonus chapter with him and Asu or whatever, where he was trying to think of what he wants to do afterwards. And he like, oh God, I still love this. He like considered, hey, maybe I should like get into becoming a devil. Maybe that'd be cool. And Asu, who's at that point trying to be like, oh, let's see if I can help some people. That used to be nice for me to do. He's just like last time like, there's no way that's fucking happening, buddy. Sorry to say. And Risu just walks away angry because it's like, what the fuck, bro? But that's just how devils be. But like, I don't know, maybe Risu like tries to look into that kind of thing. I do just kind of want like Kaiman chilling with Nikaido and Risu, because he actually is technically a friend for both of them now at this point, so that'd be nice. I don't know if I want Kaiman's face returned to normal. I think maybe I'm biased because this is how he's always been, the like lizard man thing. But at the same time, he's also wanted the entire series to have his regular face back. So I don't know. Like I'm biased because I think the like alligator, like lizard man design is cool, but also
So the first one we're introduced to
the whole time, this entire series, all he's wanted, even when he came back and the world was ending, he didn't give a fuck. He just wanted his face back. Okay.
God damn, I want my face back. No, the world's ending or some shit. God damn it.
Well, how am I supposed to get my face back if the world ends? I don't fucking care. I just want my face back. I want my face back, and I want gyoza. That's it. I want those two things.
But like I said, the more things change, the more things stay the same.
Exactly. Shadow, what do you want to happen?
Okay, so I got you a good one here. Okay, everyone dies.
Okay.
And then Nikaido makes a restaurant in hell, and they all have gyoza.
Oh my God.
That would be interesting.
We're all just chilling in hell, having gyoza, having a good time. Chinomura might fuck around and have some gyoza too. He likes Asu's gyoza.
Who knows? Be a grand old time.
I feel like they just gotta be
also wet defeat Hulkun with the power of gyoza. That's also the important part. Then everyone dies.
I feel like none of this had to happen. Okay, all we had to happen was Nikaido in her devil form making a shit ton of gyoza, and then Chinomura trying any of it once, and he would be like, "All right, forget all of this. All right, I just want to chill and have Nikaido make gyoza. I'll chill out in like their restaurant that they got down there." Okay, like. I don't really give a shit at the end of the world. I feel like if Chinomura just had some of the gyoza, he wouldn't give a fuck anymore. Okay, listen, he's a man of simple taste. He gets bored. He wants to do things. He just wants. He
makes
just wants
the fry. He
makes
makes the
funny.
pizza man. Well, not anything.
He makes the pizza man. If he tries
Man, he makes a pizza flying carpet.
We'll want to make gyoza. Oh, we had the gyoza fairies for like a chapter, right? Or a bonus.
He showed up a couple times.
I want them to. We have a couple messages in the chat. Good manga, very relatable. And then I want them to find Dorohedoro. Well, will that happen? What other fights will be resolved? Who will actually die? That is Dorohedoro? We'll never know until next week when we have the finale. And hopefully it will actually be a finale. It looks like it's a finale because the cover's got like Kaiman and Nikaido on it just waving goodbye. It seems like it's going to be a send-off volume. I hope the ending is satisfying. I don't know. I do know, again, the reason why the ending feels weird at times is because it was supposed to end at like volume 16. We were not supposed to get this far originally. So a lot of things
16.
have changed. I think it was 16. Something like that. Maybe it was 18. I don't know. But we were not supposed to get to
19.
volume... Yeah, all I know is we were not supposed to go all the way to volume 23. It was supposed to end at a certain point, and then they continued it afterwards. So...
Oh, actually, let me take it up because I remember you mentioned this some point.
Shinamura is so baby girl. Is this a miss? Is this your account? Was it a miss that kept saying so is so baby girl? I forget.
Yes.
Oh my god. Your YouTube name is Romcom Zom Dom Drama. That's an interesting name. All right. Well, anything else that we have to say before we wrap up this week? Any other predictions, wants? Turando, who were your favorite? Oh, you already said Dokugo. Do you have any other like favorite characters aside from Dokugo and their crew, the Cross Eyes?
I mean, obviously the classics, Gyoza, Abitsu. I think I like Natsuki, which is kind of sad that she died, but I guess that was for the plot, so it was okay.
If Anne was here, Anne would have words. Anne famously, randomly, for no reason, like as soon as Natsuki showed up, was just like, I fucking hate Natsuki. And that was like a running joke the whole time. She just really did not like Natsuki for no reason.
Remind me, did she leave before or after she died?
I think she left after she died, actually.
Okay.
I don't know if Natsuki's, now that we mentioned it, I think Natsuki's the only one who has not come back yet, right? I don't think Natsuki's come back at all.
And also...
well, pretty much all of the Cross-Eyed gang. So you have like Kong,
yeah, that's true.
Natsuki, yeah. Which team were you guys on? Were you guys like Team Magic or Team Human or whatever?
I was Team N.
Yeah, I was Team N. I was Team N. All right, Team N and Team Crazy Gyoza making Devil Nikaido. Okay, those are the teams I was on. All right, I didn't give a fuck about like most of the other shit going on because those were the funny crews. All right. That sounds Who is amidst? They sound handsome and really cool and smart. Wow, maybe they sound so baby girl. You never know.
What the fuck does that mean?
Ask amidst if he ever shows up to book club instead of just listening into the book club. He's read the whole series before. I don't know why he could be in here, but that's fine. It's whatever. All right. Well, that was volumes 21 and 22 of Dorohedoro. We will be here again next week at the same time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time on a Thursday night to talk about the final volume, volume 23, and then we're going to be doing the quiz. For those of you who have not been to the quiz before, I create a list of questions. We have a good time, and you guys answer them. Whoever wins might get something if I can think of a proper prize in time for it. The last prize I gave was like, we were going to do like we were doing the whole volumes, like 1 or 2 recommendations, like one shots or like a couple of volume things in like a circle thing for a bit instead of a full series. And so I let like whoever won that pick, and I think Shadow won that, right? And then you picked Mega Man.
Yeah, and then well,
that
the
will not
speak for themselves.
That will not be the prize this time. I don't know exactly what the prize will be, but it will not be that, because the next series that we choose, as usual, and if you are in the chat or you are listening on one of these streams and you are interested in either joining in or like listening in the future, once we're done with this current series, which will be happening next week, we'll be hosting a vote to see what the next series we're going to read and discuss is. So if you are somebody who reads manga and would love to get in on one of those, you can join in to the Discord server. I think you can just go to discord.wolfborg.com and it will just redirect you. Or like there's links in like my comments and stuff that redirect you to that or whatever. You could join the server. You could talk with us in the Anime Book Club channel, and you can get in on the votes. I take recommendations from everybody for what series they want to pick, and then we all vote for them in like a week. And then like after that week break, we start reading, and we usually do like 2 volumes a week until we're done with the series. So this, I think, is the longest series we've read so far, because this is 23 volumes. I think the only series we read before that was longer, or not not longer, but like pretty long was Summertime Rendering, which I think was 13 volumes. I don't remember. It was pretty
What
long.
was Fire Punch again? Like
Fire
10?
Punch wasn't that long. I think Fire Punch was like 8 volumes. I don't know. Hold on.
Hold on, I can actually hold on.
Yeah, Fire Punch was 8 volumes. And Summertime Rendering was...
Yeah, it was 8.
Yeah, Summertime Rendering was like 13 volumes. See, I got my numbers right. See, I know these things.
Oh, by the way, just update you on the question earlier. It's supposed to end at 19. I scrolled up.
Oh, yes, yeah. Dorohedoro was supposed to end at volume 19, and we got extra
4
volumes.
chapters. 4 extra 14 volumes.
So, if the ending feels weird in places, that's why. It was not supposed to end like this originally. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for showing up to another exciting week of the Anime Book Club. We'll be here next week to talk about more of Dorohedoro. And hopefully, people will actually show up again for the finale. Maybe Anne will be here. Maybe not. Maybe somebody should tell her Fujita comes back to life literally 1 page after she read. I don't know. Because again, they stopped the book clubs as soon as Fujita died, and 1 page later he's back. But I don't know.
Literally 1 page. It's the greatest comedy. I do want Ant to I do want Ant to finish it in time because we just get that comedy of just like knowing that.
Yeah. I know Justin said he couldn't be here tonight, but I think he said he should be able to try to be here for the final. So he should be able to be here next week. So,
yep.
So we'll see how that goes. And thank you so much, everybody, again, for coming to hang out, coming to talk. Make sure to like, subscribe on all the platforms. We're here on like 70 different fucking platforms. We're on Twitch, we're on Kick, we're on YouTube, we're on your mom's Apple Smartwatch, we're on well, technically we're on the Blue Skies in terms of I post the links on there, but we don't stream. I don't even know if you can stream on Blue Sky, but you know what I mean. I'm on all the things. Okay, soon we're gonna be streaming on Nico, whatever that place is called. Okay, the big one for the Japanese like streamers. Okay, that'll obviously be where we host it. Right, we're gonna get all the Japanese fans and definitely not get copyright attacked by.
Bro, we're gonna be on Nico Doga?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah, we'll be there. Technically speaking, we're technically on Spotify, but only for like 1 episode of Fire Punch, the Fire Punch streams, because that's the only one I actually like edited down. I'm not putting raw streams on the Spotify. It's only gonna be like edited ones.
And not chap.
Because do you know how much time we spend on bullshit on these streams when they're live? Okay,
That's the point.
It's a whole thing. Listen, I remember there was a time, okay, I think during Summertime Rendering, okay, where several people were like, send us the Google Drive of like the stream VOD. We will edit it down. We'll do memes. We'll do all sorts of fun stuff. Nothing happened after that. They're like, listen, I sent it knowing that it was not going to happen, telling you guys nothing's going to happen, and then nothing happened. I'm just saying. How does he do it? How does he do it? I can tell you how he does it is because he edits down these streams normally, and it takes a fucking lot of time. So nobody likes to do it. So I understand.
But the longingness of it what makes it funny.
I mean, it's true.
It's true. Tangents.
All right. Well, thank you so much, everybody, again, for showing up. We are going to now end the stream. Why is there no stop stream button? There is no stop stream button on. Okay, I guess we're not stopping stream because I physically cannot.
And now we're going to the finale of Dorohedoro.
Oh no, we have. All right.
So I hope everybody has read their chapters.
Oh no, it's silent reading time. Silent reading time.
No, you should have already read them. It's the finale now. All right, so the next chapter starts with.
So Fujita dies again.
Ed is cooking as per usual.
I mean, yeah, of course. It's Ed. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. All right, goodbye, stream. I found the stop button. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, stream. Goodbye, everybody. See you next week. Read your chapters, all of them. Talking to you, Ann. I'm talking to you, Ann. I know you're listening. I know you're there. I know you are. You have to read all of the volumes. Read them all.